Welcome back, everybody. Here we are on the surface of Desolo, ready to get started exploring to find what secrets this moon of Sylva holds. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and get a miniature base set up here, something to let us get started. We do have oxygen and a set of tethers that we could use, but I think what we'll do here is we will start by flattening out this area here. Gather a little bit of stuff. And we'll set up our habitat. So we brought with us a field shelter. Set that up over here. Okay. So this guy produces 5 units per power, 0.5 units per power per second of power. Does not provide oxygen though, or does it? It does provide oxygen. Okay. So we've got oxygen and a little bit of power. Let's clear out these. Let's clear out these dangerous daggerroot plants if we can. And no reason not to grab whatever research they provide. And maybe feed one to our little friend here. Get some light going. Okay. Over here we have Galastropoda Desolo shells, so we need to find these for sure. If we can find 5 of them, we can go find our next snail friend. Let's fill this in. Nice flat space here for us to work with. And let's see, next up we can start working on power generation to get ourselves a little bit more to work with. Do we have, yes, we do have a connector here, so let's see what we've got. We brought with us a solar panel, set that up. We've got a wind turbine. Now, it did say that there was very little atmosphere here, so I'm not sure the wind turbine's actually going to work. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. The keys, getting the keys right. V, there we go. It looks like there is a little bit of power coming in on the wind here. Okay, so when the wind is blowing, we're getting 1.5. When the sun comes out, we get 1, and we get 0.5 from here. So there's 3 to start with. Now, we are going to need to explore to find resources. We need pretty much everything. If we look at our backpack here, we can print a small generator, a beacon, work light. The beacon might be good if we can find some quartz that we can find our way back here to the landing site next time we return. Work light, small battery, power extenders, boost drill mods, small trumpet horn we have. So we could build a small small printer here to print other things. And tethers and oxygen filters as well. So the printer would be kind of good. It would let us build more stuff. Let's strike out and see what we can find here on Desolo. So far what I'm seeing is mostly, there is some organic available, and we've got plenty of these dagger roots. Which direction should we go? I guess we just kind of strike out in a straight line here. Let's make sure we get as much out of our tethers as we possibly can. What is this? Tether. I think there's a dagger root below us. And I'm also not sure why this is red. Oxygen transfer. Oxygen transfer. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. I think we will uproot these just to be safe. We're heading out in this direction. And we can get a little bit more research from them as well. Seeds are growable. But sometimes they drop a little research item as well. Not this time. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's strike out here. And we have some research over here to start with. Quite a bit of research, actually. And these plants here, this is just organic material. It's a different kind of plant than what we've seen elsewhere on Sylva. That's a nice chunk of research change, and it looks like, I think I see some resin up there. I don't know what the colors signify. It's changing from green and red and blue. But we do have some resin up here, so let's grab this. This type of resource we will just keep here on the planet. We'll just dump it somewhere. And there's some compound. Okay. So let's actually, let's get a good chunk of resin going here. We can take it back to base. We can kind of mine our way through this little mountain here. Looks like we've gotten most of that deposit. We've run out of power. We need another tether here. That's pretty good. All right. Let's keep going. Let's mine this out a little bit more. Until we've got all the resin we can handle. Now, what's dropped over there? Jasper Pawn, recreational item. Okay, haven't seen that before. Let's just dig a little valley here through this mountain that we can easily traverse. And at the same time, we can get some resources going. Okay, and we're full. Let's head back and drop off the resin in case we need it for something. We don't have storage here. We could print a small printer, but for now, let's just dump this stuff, and we can kind of organize a little bit later. All right, let's head back. Let's continue digging out this valley that we're going to be using as a kind of a road. Yeah, each one of these is a different color for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. And then over here, we do have another tether here. Let's grab that. Grab grab this Jasper pawn thing, whatever this is. And then let's come over here this way and make ourselves a little bit of a road. Right through this valley. Ah, that was wrong. What am I doing here? There we go. I think this angle's a little bit off, but we can go kind of here from here. Like this. Keep digging stuff out. Looking good, looking good. Keep moving this way. Connect up over here, and our little valley is done. She's running out, so we can feed her the Hispine seed. She'll eat that. Okay. Let's get another tether going. And this brings us over here to the compound, as well as some more research and an exo cache. Very nice. Okay. Let's fill this in a little bit. And let's head over this way. Over to the compound. There's another Desolo shell. Let's grab these. There's 4 of 5 already, so we're gonna find our new snail friend, I think. And then there's plenty of compound available here if we need it. Okay, and we're carrying too much stuff, so let's go back. Drop some things off. Got some organic, some compound, some resin. We're starting to put things together. I think we will make a small printer over here now. So we have carbon or power for small generators if we need it. What is this Jasper pawn? I don't know what this is. Jasper pawn. Is that for like chess? I'm not sure what it is, but we'll leave it here for now. We don't need it with us. And then let's make that small printer. And let's put it down over here somewhere. Man, getting the C and V keys in use is a little tough. Okay, so here's our small printer. We'll connect him to power. And now if we need it, we can print some stuff here. So we can make a medium printer, another oxygenator. Of course, we don't have materials for all of this, but we could probably wrangle, well, getting home could be tough if there's no aluminum or ammonium on this planet. Worklight, Automaton 001. I don't know what those are. Cubic object, stellar object, cosmic bauble. I don't remember unlocking those, so I'm not entirely sure what those are. Okay, well, in any case, we freed up a bunch of space on our backpack, so let's head back and continue exploring. We'll go back through this little valley, get some more compound going. And we'll look at this exocache as well. Let's come over here. And let's set up our tether. Okay, that's good. Okay, so with that, we now have enough compound to make whatever we need. Let's get one more. One more for the road. Okay. Let's head back. Drop off all this compound we just mined, and then we can start looking for other types of resources. We found compound and resin, so we know they're available. We can find them if we need them. We have some stored up in case we do need it. Not exactly organized, but that's okay. Certainly the compound's going to be good for tethers. Where are we on tethers? We're down to 1 stack. All right, so let's drop you. Let's switch over to tethers and print one of you. Okay, and now we are good to go. We've got plenty of resources building here. Little resource cache coming together. Let's continue onwards and see what else we can find. These things have already respawned, so there's a lot of research here. We can kind of like get, it's like 300 or so every time we pass by here and a day has passed. We do need to find another Desolo shell. And let's check out this exocache here. See if things are different on the moon than they are elsewhere. What do you need? You need power. Okay. Don't know how much. But we could build a small generator really quick. Where's small generator? Let's build one of these. Plop that down, connect it up. Where is the input slot here? There it is. And then we just need some compound, which we can get, or some organic, which we can get here. There we go. Plop that on there. And it should unlock this bad boy after it fills it up. I forget where the meter is. Give that a second. So how much do you need? Let's have an extra organic here. I don't know how much it actually needs. Let's grab a little bit more organic since we used up the one we had. I guess it's this little meter down here on the plug. Seems like it's going to take it a minute to fill up. Or maybe it needs more than one. Okay, I think maybe it does need more than one. Alright, let's print another one. Okay, it needed 2. And we had a research sample inside. Okay. Let's take our 2 generators back to base, hook them up. Not that we need to turn them on, because we don't need the power. But just to have them there and to free up backpack slots. And what else do we need to do here? I mean, I think we're here mainly for wolframite, right? So the question is, where do we find that? And I think the answer is in caves. We could use a nice platform here as well. Let's see. Because we need to chain things together. Let's unplug this for the moment. And let's put down our 2 generators, put them in the chain. Now let's move you over here like this. There we go. Get you hooked up. Okay, there we go. So, I think the next thing to do... Well, no, we do need to find more Desolo shells and go find our snail buddy. So let's do that first. So we'll continue along our path here. And I think we'll just keep moving forward past this area with all of the compound. I think we'll go this way. Let's get you as far as we can go. And then what's this up here? That is sphalerite, right? Sphalerite for zinc? Yeah. Okay. Now let's keep going this way. See what we can find. Is that a research sample, maybe? That is a research item, but we're not bringing that back with us. We don't have space for it. We don't even have a way if we wanted to. Lots of research out here. Okay. Let's keep going. It's interesting that the tethers are not the red balls that they are on Sylva and that they change colors. I'm not sure quite what that means. Let's go over here. There's another solo shell. Okay. So now, we could theoretically go find our snail friend. New mission, G Desolo Terrarium. Okay. Let's look at the mission log. Collect at any landing pad. An empty terrarium. Okay, so we might have to go home first before we actually get this done. Let's take a look at the compass here. Where are we in relation to that thing we saw from space up there? Okay. So I think continuing along the surface, we're just going to find more of the same. There's an exocache over there. There's some compound, more research, more shells. We're probably going to have to go down into the caves to get the wolframite that we're looking for. So let's actually head back. We'll leave that in place in case we need to come here for compound. We are out of resin, but at the moment we don't necessarily need more resin. So I think the next thing we do is we find some wolframite. We build a path down into a cave. We find some wolframite. Oh, there's more resin over there. And then once we have that, we go home. We turn in the mission to get the terrarium, and then we come back, probably to get more wolframite and bring that back with us as well. So I think we're going to start here. Actually, let's go in this direction from this corner, I suppose. Or, what do we want to do? I guess we could start over here. Yeah, this will work. So let's go down. Let's find a nice angle to work with. That looks pretty good. Oh, I messed it up. Something nice and sharp. There we go. Okay. That's a nice sharp angle. I'm messing this up. And we're going to try something here. So, this could be dangerous and could result possibly in us dying. I'm not sure. But I did see a cool video that showed a way to really quickly build these highways. So you kind of lock in this, right? You get it kind of, you get a launch pad set up, and then you start sliding. And you just hold it down. Oh, that worked really well. Okay, hold on. We got to go back up really quick. Because we got to now bring down some oxygen tethers. But for a quick descent, that's pretty neat. Alright, we got to get up to the top here. It is a very steep slope, but that's okay. Alright. So, let's see. How far can we go here? That'll work. Next tether goes to, say, there. How far will you go? Okay. Next tether comes down here. And just like that, we've got a quick and dirty highway. So the sliding build, pretty cool. We do have some debris down here. I can see it behind the ramp. And there's some sort of vegetable over there that we haven't seen before. Okay, so we've made it down to the first cave layer. How far will this go? Right up to about there. Okay. And now we got to go find out some stuff. That's a research item. Okay. There's another one of these Jasper pawns, recreational items. Not sure what those are for. Haven't figured that out yet. Let's take a look around this cave. We can see some compound there. What else have we got? Cave extends over in this direction. I think I see quartz over there. Quartz there. Dagger roots. There's some laterite for aluminum. Plenty of compound. Okay. So I don't see any minerals we haven't learned before in here yet. That's quartz. Okay. And then what do we have here? That's a oxygen filter? Let's take that. For sure. The rest of this is debris. Okay. Let's keep going. We'll set up a filter. Oh, there's another way down. There's another route down right there. And there. Okay. Probably we wouldn't use that. We'd continue the highway. All right, so on this level, I'm not seeing any wolframite. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Wait, what is that over there? That's more quartz. And what are you? Anything usable? Debris. No. Okay. Let's head back to oxygen. And I think we'll go down a level. We'll go down a little deeper. Oxygen. Where was oxygen? There it is. Okay. So yeah, we are going to go down another level here. And I think the easiest way to do it is to just start right here and do the same thing. Just build another kind of downward-facing angled path. So something like... something like that. Back a little bit. There we go. And now, if we lock this in and start sliding... Hold on. It's not steep enough to start the slide yet. Hang on. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not steep enough, so... if we... although that's... you know what? Maybe we don't need it, because that's another layer down there, right there. Or no, it's not. Guess we make it a little bit steeper? How would we do that? Go like this, maybe? There we go. That's steeper. So if we bring this back up to the surface now. Get a nice straight line going there. Now we have the angle we need. Okay. Dig that out a little bit, and let's give it a shot. Okay. Run and sprint. There we go. Damn, that is so cool how well that works. All right, we're down another level. Let's head back up and get our tether going. That's really nice and fast. I mean, that's a really quick way to descend. If you go too far, you could easily end up running out of oxygen. But we did pick up an oxygen filter, although it looks like we've already completely used it up, so never mind. Okay. Well. Let's go deeper. I will say it's a little bit... you probably want to widen it just a little bit on your way down, right? Just a little bit. Just so you have room for your tether chain. There we go. How far can you go? You can go to there. Okay. Okay, so this gets us down to here. Nice landing pad. And now we're now at the second level of the caves, and we can explore a little bit further in this area. So, right off the bat, I don't see much. Let's get that research sample going. I guess we'll head over to the left here. That works well enough. Okay, we'll keep going here. Let's build ourselves a little bit of a ramp there, so we have something to walk along, and then we can dig through this like so. Head over in this direction. Here's another tether. Not seeing much. Wait a minute, that's resin. Okay. So which way do we want to go here? Over that way, maybe? To start? Sure, why not? See anything interesting over here? More daggers, more dagger plants or pop corals or whatever they're called. Which ones are these? Dagger roots, yeah. No interesting minerals so far. I think we will curve around to the right here. Head this way for a bit. Another jasper pawn. These things are everywhere. Let's head this way. Kind of cut through this a little bit. We come over to the edge here. Yeah, so far, I see some laterite over there. And then this direction. Oh, there is something over there. There's an exo box, but we don't have dynamite to blow that open. And then it looks like there's a path heading down over here. Let's check this out. Okay. A little bit of an angle down here, something like this. We can meet up with that. Looks good. So I mean I kind of hoped we'd find something by now. It does seem as though the exploration portion of the game is a little bit involved. You kind of have to. Things don't just magically appear the first place you look. You kind of got to keep searching and finding your way around and making paths and tether chains and getting where you want to go. And I guess later on it gets a little bit easier because you get access to some other tools like the paver that we saw, to just sort of automatically a vehicle that sort of auto builds a path for you as you go. Do I want to go through here? I'm not sure. Maybe. Check this out a little bit. Let's see what we find. This leads through into, looks like another cavern. I'd like it if you could drop out of the sky, please. Okay. See if we can't get something like that. Looks good. Let's head up there. Nice little road here. I don't know why this is hanging in the middle of the sky, but we can't do anything about it. And we are out of tethers. Okay, so we saw some compound back here somewhere. Compound. That pop coral's almost fallen. Or dagger root, rather. Let's see. There's resin there. Where is the compound? Must be higher up. The other thing we could do is just go deeper, right? We could just go deeper, but I feel like if the stuff is in the caves and not the mantle, we don't want to go too deep, actually. Alright, there's some compound over there. Where else? Is there anything closer? Yeah, there's plenty of compound, but it's like in the ceiling over here. Wait a minute, here's some. We don't need this laterite. Okay, plenty of compound now. Let's make some tethers. Okay, that's 20 more tethers, and we've got compound to spare if we need it. So, let's keep going. Oh, look at the gravity here. It's really low. I guess it was already low on the moon's surface, and now we're deeper down, right? Makes sense. Resin there. So, if we keep going through this little hole in the wall that we found, what's over here on the other side? Let's find out. Path down. Some debris over there. Come back, Mr. Tether. You stay there. Okay. Pop coral. So where is this wolframite that we're looking for? Over this way? Oh, we're running out of light at the moment. We're gonna need to feed our friend. We do have what looks like a hisvine over there, so that's something. What is this? Large platform B and debris on top of it. Well, we'll take a large platform for sure. Although, I don't know how we would get that back. We have to unlock that, or... Can we move this? No. There's a dagger root. Let's uproot this dagger root and feed it to Sylvie. Come on, where did the seed go? Oh, look at this. It fell all the way down here. Or we lost it. It disappeared. Okay. We're running out of oxygen. Let's head over to the hisvine, I suppose. We can try that. What do we have here? Debris. Alright, don't want to die down here for sure. That killed it. Let the gas or the poison or whatever disappear. And then come over and... Here we go. Mutant hisvine seed. There's our light. Okay. Alright, so if we come back up here, I guess we can't actually pick this up. I thought we could. It's a fully functional large platform B, but I don't seem to have the ability to pick it up and move it. Oh, what is this? Wolframite! We did find it. Awesome. Okay, so there's a small deposit here. We can get a few pieces, and then we can go home and make some tungsten. The other good thing about this is now we know what it looks like, so we know what to look for when we're searching for more of it. Let's bring this all the way over to here. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to want as much room as possible. So, for now, what can we get rid of? We have tethers. We don't need this compound. We don't need another mutant hisvine seed. We do need this. We don't need this extra compound. We've got tethers to spare. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. And if we switch this to leveling block, we can move that off. That gets us a 7th slot. And then I think we'll also take we'll take the oops. We will take the extra tethers off here because we don't need those to go home. So that gives us 9 slots for tungsten. Okay, let's mine as much as we can. Wolframite, sorry, wolframite. So nice. Okay, we've got all we can carry now. Let's take the extra here, shove it on there, and let's go home with our wolframite. Very cool. All right. So the other good thing is that we have this one path leading straight towards it, so we can come back and get more on our next trip out here. Let's see, we're carrying as much as we possibly can, right? We've got the small trumpet horn. I suppose we should try to get our buddy back as well. Our snail. We should try to get our snail, but we need to go home first anyway to get the terrarium for him. Because we can't receive that here. We don't have a landing pad. So we'll go back to Sylva, back to our base there. And we'll see if we can use... I'm not sure, but I think we can use some of this wolframite if we refine it into tungsten. I think we can build a larger shuttle, which can carry, you know, some more stuff. So we might be able to bring a landing pad on our next trip if we build one at home and carry it on if we have space on the shuttle. The one thing I do want to try to do before we go home is to build a beacon. So that we can find this place again. It shouldn't be too hard. If we land in the wrong spot, though, we waste a launch pad or a booster launcher charge. So I do want to try to build a beacon if we can figure that out before we go back all the way. All right. So let's go home and dump out just a few things here. We'll dump out a couple pieces of this wolframite for now. And let's look into, what do we need to build a beacon? We would need quartz. Okay. I feel like we did see some quartz down there. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this, just in case we want to go for another full load. Just dump this stuff here. Okay, so we're gonna get more wolframite, bring it back up to the surface where it's easily accessible next time we visit, if that's what we want. And we'll grab some quartz as well. Okay. Now, where was the quartz? We're looking for kind of pink crystals. I think there's a little bit over here. We just need one. Yeah, there's a little bit over here. Okay. Let's come get some. That was compound. Really close. A little bit goes a long way. I do not want to fall underground here. There we go. We got a quartz. So now we can print a beacon. Okay, and actually, should we grab some laterite here in case we need it up top? We would have to build a smelter on this moon though, so maybe not. We can go grab a little bit more wolframite. Or some of the other stuff we left down there. We probably don't need the spare quartz. Leveling block is fine. Well, we can carry this with us and drop it off over here, I guess. It's fine as well. Love to open that exo cache and get the exo chips, but at the moment we can't. We can't even bring it back. We could, like, we haven't researched dynamite, so we can't bring dynamite here either. Okay, let's dump some stuff on this table. What's that? Debris. All right. We can put the extra quartz here and the extra compound. We are gonna need our beacon, and then over here, that's fine. Okay. Get as much wolframite going as we can. And I think that's it. We're full. Right? Yeah, we're full. Alright, let's head back up. And then head home. We'll just put our beacon down so that we can find our landing place again. and we'll go home and we'll have some tungsten. We also have to remember to grab the terrarium before we come back. But still, a very productive mission. Little hard to find, but that was a big deposit once we found it. Very nice. And eventually, as we advance through the tech train, we're going to want to set up extractors on these things because they give you way more resources for each deposit. They're slower, so you have to wait, but you set them up and then you come back later and collect all the resources and you get, like, I think I read 15 times as much. So we do want to unlock that pretty soon. We'll also obviously need a power source to power the extractors. So if we can figure out how to make RTGs, that would be fantastic as well. Okay, so what are we leaving here and what are we taking? We definitely need to set up the beacon. And I guess the color doesn't really matter. But this should be visible from space, so we should have a beacon available. And then we're going to take back as much wolframite as we can carry, which I think we've already got. So we're not getting rid of Sylvie. We could dump the soil canister, but then the way this works, it doesn't. You can only fill that slot with something that's a resource. So let's go back to the leveling block. We'll keep this with us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're bringing back 9 wolframite, and we've got more lying around here. All right, and we've set up the beacon. I think we are good to go. So let's see if we can get home. Yeah, we've got 2 launches left, just enough to get home. Bringing the wolframite with us. Very exciting. And this pattern we've established, this is going to work for all the other planets as well, so we can go around grabbing more resources on the different planets. Okay, we're going to Sylva, leaving the moon and going home. And now we have to find where exactly we want to land. So it's a natural landing site. I think we're over here. Landing site, landing pad. Yeah, there's 2 landing pads. That is the home base, so we will land there. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Oh, we didn't actually even need... Look at this. We didn't actually need to, we didn't need to build the one we built over here. So I should probably build a packager and package that back up. We didn't need this one. I didn't realize you could land on that pad. So, guys, wolframite, done. Readily available, as much as we want. And we can make some tungsten, too. When we come back, we will probably do a little bit of storage management. We'll build another storage container, probably over here, for the wolframite. And we might need to extend this platform out a little bit and build a 3rd row of resource containers. We will turn in our mission for the shells, get our terrarium, and we will probably head back to the moon on another run. I think we're also going to try to unlock a medium shuttle so we can carry more stuff. But really good episode. Got a lot done. Explored the moon a little bit. Found the shells, found the wolframite, got set up a little mini base over there, just enough to kind of work with. The other thing we want to do on the moon of Desolo is to enable all of the gate artifacts up there. But that'll wait until we can take a buggy up, which might be next episode. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for leaving comments, for leaving likes, subscribing to my channel. It's all wonderful stuff. And I appreciate that you guys are doing that. And I hope you guys are liking the series. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Ideas about which planet we should go to next. Until next time, be well and take care. See you guys.